This is To Be Fair on Energy Groove Radio.
Let's go! Yippee! Woohoo!
That's right, it's time for To Be Fair. That was Barbaric by Petite Mella. You're with Jotham and Cara until 7 p.m. and we're going to be having a chat and hanging out, talking about what's going on in the gaming, anime, and just general pop culture. How are you this week, Jotham?
Pretty average.
Pretty average?
Yeah.
Well, that's better than bad, so we're going up.
Yeah, it was slowly going up.
Okay.
But yeah, a very uneventful week.
Which is, in its own way, a very good week.
No, it wasn't. It was bloody boring.
Oh, so if I have an uneventful week, I'm like, just me, just time with me. But
Do you know how bored I was? I was so bored that I cleaned my house. And not like my room, my whole house.
Yeah, you still don't clean your room, but your house.
No, I clean my room. Now that's all organized and everything. And then I presume to go to the whole entire house.
Well, that's good.
It's boring.
It's
not.
healthy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Having a
I
clean
feel like
house is
there's
healthy.
something wrong with me. Like I need to go to a shrink and like sit on the couch and tell them my problems of why I'm, a compulsive cleaner now.
Okay, well, I did something that will shock you very slightly. I did what is technically a form of exercise today. Our producer's just like, oh God, what's wrong with her?
I think she's sick.
So a friend of ours had Just Dance, which you always see me stop and look at whenever we're at a convention and they've got it playing or they've got a demo going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm always like, oh, it'd be kind of fun to try that. So I mentioned it to a friend of ours who has the game but doesn't particularly like it all that much. And she has lent me it. And today I was like, I'm not doing anything after I finished my radio prep. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm going to try Just Dance. I'm going to do it.
Did you break a sweat?
Oh my, I had to have a shower
Yeah.
because I was like, I'm so sweaty and I can't go to radio sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it was good. I enjoyed it and I wasn't too horrid at it.
Yeah, it's a good game. Like I've told you many times before. And you're like, nah.
Yeah, well, I could never commit to the money. I was like, what if I don't like it? What if I'm really bad at it? What if I'm one of those people that just aren't coordinated?
Okay, I'm not coordinated at all. And when I do go out, I'm usually the guy that stands at the bar and tries to talk to the bartender to have that stereotypical movie moment when you like end up talking about your problems with the bartender.
And then he solves them.
Yeah, but everyone else is on the dance floor. I'm not that. I can't do that. But with Just Dance, I don't know what it is. It's like the game design is, we're going to make a game for people that can't dance, but also people that can dance.
Yeah. I got to say, I really, really enjoyed it. It's really fun. And I have to admit, I can't wait till you come over so we can record each other having a go at it. Because I finished it and I was like, oh, wow, that was really good. I didn't Snapchat it. Damn it. It was my first thought. I was like, I didn't Snapchat it to people to be like, look at me, I'm doing exercise. Proof.
Well, actually, I do have one good thing about this week.
What?
I kind of sat down with one of my mates and he's like, we're going to go through your financials. I'm like, why? He's like, because I really want you to buy an Xbox One so we can play Halo. Granted, let's go through it.
So committed to helping you get your
Yeah.
Xbox One. He's like, and if you're only like $200 off, I got you, bro.
Actually, if I was $400 off, he'd be like, I got you, bro.
I got you.
That's how dedicated he is.
Wow, he really wants to play with you. All right. So coming up in the show, what are we going to be talking about gaming-wise?
We're going to be talking about one of your favorite games of all time.
Like really? Or are
Yeah,
you
like,
just being sarcastic?
okay, actually, it's one of the games that you played a lot.
Oh, Borderlands? No. Yes?
No.
Oh.
God. Don't even know yourself.
What do you mean, Halo?
No. I'm
'Cause that's
talking
the only
about World of Warcraft, Kara.
Oh, I thought it was thinking console.
No, we're not. Also, a few weeks ago, if you guys were listening, we talked about a Kickstarter for the new Friday the 13th game.
Yep.
Yeah, we got some update news on that. And also a cool project that came out of a college in, I'm pretty sure Montreal. Yeah, Montreal. And some computer specs.
All right, cool. And I have little bits of just
I saw
good
it.
information.
I saw it, and I'm like, no, I can't. I'm not going to be in the room when I'm hearing this.
Oh, come on.
Because you've got spoilers for me.
Do I?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm excited. All right, guys, here is Warm Blood by Kylie Rae Jepsen. We'll be back after.
On Energy Groove Radio.
That was Blame by Calvin Harris featuring John Newman. This is To Be Fair, and we're with you until 7 p.m. here in Sydney. Now, if you'd like to watch us and have a chit chat during songs, you can go to our Meerkat stream, which is currently rolling. You can find the link to that on the @Energy Groove Twitter. If you want to know what we're talking about, or maybe you want to find a little bit more information about what we talk about during our show, you can find links on our Facebook and our Twitter using the handle @ToBeFair with 2 E's. Now, Jotham, you have something to talk about that I actually know so much about. It's not funny. I'm really excited.
That's why, for once, my paragraph is actually quite small because I don't know a lot. But World of Warcraft's new big expansion, Legion, is coming out, and it's been announced when it's going to be coming out. And it should be sometime next year during our winter and America's summer.
Yeah. So it's when an expansion for WoW comes out, they run on like a 2-year cycle. So every 2 years, they release a new expansion, pretty much, is how it works.
Yeah.
So they release the information about it quite early. Now, Legion is one that people are really excited about because the storyline for it goes back to the Burning Crusade expansion.
And I've only heard really good things about Burning Crusade.
Yes.
And everyone that I used to like when I was in high school, everyone was playing it. I wasn't because I just couldn't afford it. But everyone was saying Burning Crusade's the best. And then Lich King came out, and then they're like,
No, see, so Lich King was what I consider to be the last good expansion. And that's mainly because I just particularly liked Ice Crown, the raid. Like, I liked the Wrath of the Lich King raid. I liked the way it was set up and how it worked. And it was when I started doing serious raiding. So it's kind of got nostalgia for me, I guess, is the main thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Burning Crusade is like the last one that was considered particularly good. So people are really excited because the Legion expansion that's coming out next year will be going back to that and back to Illidan, which was the main guy during Burning Crusade.
And I remember watching my mate, he showed me the cinematic trailer for it, and I was watching it and I saw him. I'm like, I want to play it so I just can get those 2 weapons.
Yes,
He goes, that's really hard to do. I'm like, yes, so.
Yeah, you're talking about his green blades.
Yeah.
So you can get those already. They were in the Burning Crusade.
Yeah.
That you could get them, but yes, they're really, really hard. Now, the thing that I'm really excited about is they are adding a new race, which are demon hunters.
Ooh, okay.
Which is the race that Illidan himself is.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so they're adding. It's always nice when they add in a new class or a new race.
I think I might have to get back into it.
Yeah, because the thing I like about that is it usually always comes with a whole new set of lore, a new area, a new architectural style, and just a general new feel to it all. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. If you guys haven't seen the trailer for the Legion, you really, really do need to go check it out because you've seen this, Jotham?
Yeah, I've seen it like 5 times already because
How incredible is the fire?
Yeah.
Right, because
actually, this is something that I was talking about with someone from my work and got into this really heated argument. I'm like, no, for the movie that's coming out, they should just get the people that do the cinematics and just make the movie.
Yeah.
Get them to make the movie.
Yeah.
Because we've said so many times how great the cinematics look.
Yes, because it's Diablo had really good cinematics, which is also Blizzard, right?
Yeah.
And that now Blizzard's kind of brought the level that they had in the Diablo cinematics to the WoW cinematics, and it's incredible because one of the things that will give away bad special effects is bad fire.
Oh yeah, no.
Right, like it's one of those things like if you can get a person who can make good fire, they'll have a job for the rest of their lives because they just will make fire for people.
Yeah.
It looks incredible, really worth checking it out. And on that note of cinematics, we should probably talk about the World of Warcraft movie that's going to be coming out, but we'll come back to that after the next song. So if you guys want to find the trailer for the Legion expansion, we will put it up on our Facebook and our Twitter, which is @ToBeFair with 2 E's. If you have any requests, you can send us messages and tweets on those. And the Meerkat is currently going if you guys want to have a chat. But here is Sorry by Justin Bieber featuring Skrillex and Blood. That was Runaway by Clean Cut Kid. If you'd like to make a request to us, you can by going on our Facebook page or our Twitter, which is @ToBeFair with 2 E's. You can always tell us through our Meerkat stream, which is currently going, where you can watch and interact and have a chat with us. You can get to that via the @Energy Groove Twitter.
And just to clarify, you cannot send photos through that.
Yes, because we freaked our Meerkat viewers out by being like, oh, someone sent a photo. It was just, you got a notification.
Yeah, I'm just, too famous.
All right, so before those songs, we were talking about the World of Warcraft Legion cinematic. Now, I had only seen the little one, a very short initial like teaser that
yeah,
they
you
announced.
you saw like the baby food.
Yeah. I just saw the proper cinematic that's just come out
So the
recently.
main course.
Yeah, on the 6th of November. So it literally has just come out. It looks incredible.
I know it does, doesn't it?
It looks
I've
really
seen it.
good. Yeah. And I mean, Alliance and Horde working together. Like,
God, spoilers, Cara.
what, man? People can go look it up. We're going to link it on our Facebook and Twitter. At To Be Fair, 2 E's. It looks really good. It doesn't show any of the fire that I was talking about in this one, though.
Yes, it does.
Not properly. It has fell flame.
No,
not-
it's on the big dude.
Yeah, but the water is impressive. Guys, check it out. We will link it up. Now, the other one we wanted to talk about to do with World of Warcraft is the World of Warcraft movie.
Okay,
trailer.
this I'm a bit about.
And is it because, are you a bit because of the visuals or because of the story?
I'm a bit about it because I'm afraid it's gonna end up being like all those other movies that we've all been like, oh my God, this is gonna be great, and then they end up sucking.
This is true. I think one of the main issues that we'll have is that people will go and see it. So World of Warcraft fans will go and see it. But because it is, by the looks of it, an original World of Warcraft story lore, I think there's a lot of people who go and be like, I don't know what's going on. Like, when is this? Like, people who just weren't into it enough to go back and look, or just weren't there. Like, I think I have a feeling the story is going to be the story I wasn't aware of. Because I started playing WoW when I was like 12, or something like that, like 14 maybe. My brothers were already playing it and they were playing original. I came in just as it started to have its first expansion.
Okay, yep.
So you're like, so I think that's where it's going to go a bit on the visuals. So it has motion capture, full CGI orcs.
That's what I'm impressed with. Like,
yeah, and they look good. Like, they don't look bad.
They don't look half-assed.
Yeah. And the humans obviously are just it's real live action. So humans. But I guess the thing is, when I was watching the trailer, I couldn't stop getting the feeling about, you know, when you watch Avatar with the blue monkeys,
The blue people.
with the blue people, you see them and then you see the humans, and it doesn't feel they're clearly CGI.
Yeah.
I feel like the orcs have that a little bit, but I don't know whether it's because they're orcs and like obviously their body shape and jaw shape, and that's a bit like overly foreign.
Yeah.
So I think that could be it, because there is a scene in the trailer, which we will link up, where you can see a troll woman.
Yeah.
And she doesn't look clearly different. Like,
She
you don't
doesn't
get that. Oh, they've clearly done CGI right over the top of that. Whereas with the orcs, because obviously they have to be a lot taller, a lot bigger, like different shaped heads and that, it's a little bit more obvious.
Yeah.
So I'm a little curious, but I think either way, even whether it's gonna be good or bad, I'm gonna go see it as soon as it comes out on a big screen.
I will most likely do that. And I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to be walking out and be like, I expected more.
But yeah, I guess, but that's the thing that's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna have all these expectations.
See, I'm not going to think. I'm going to try and not think too much about it, so that when I do go and actually watch it, I can actually enjoy a movie for once. Without sitting there, no, they got that wrong. I think that's what I like about not knowing about the whole
story,
the whole entire universe as much, is that I'm not going to be like, nah, they did that wrong.
Yeah.
Nah, his tusk is too small.
See, I don't do that anyway, because that's just being a jerk.
Are you trying to say that I'm a jerk?
Maybe. So
Someone else goes, oh, Jesus Christ.
so I'm hoping to go into it, and the thing that I guess I'll do is I'll be sitting there, and the main comparison I'll be making will just be, is this movie cinematic quality for their game? Right? If you can produce cinematics that look the way that some of their cinematics do, you need to produce a movie that matches those cinematics.
Yeah, like, that's what I was saying before. Like, they should screw the actors, just do it all cinematic stuff. Like, the way they do it, because they do it well.
Yeah. We'll have to see. Let us know what you think. Send us a tweet about how you feel about the World of Warcraft movie, whether you think it's going to be good, bad, visually, whether you think they should have just done full CGI, or you're happy with the half live action, half CGI. So tweet us at To Be Fair with 2 E's. But for now, here is Roxanne by The Polit. That last one was Forever by Haim. You're on To Be Fair on Energy Groove Radio. We're with you until 7 p.m. Having a chat about what's going on in the gaming and anime world. Now, Jonathan, we've been talking about the World of Warcraft movie trailer.
Yep.
And the new expansion for the game. Talking about a new game that you're kind of excited about.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm excited about it. I'm just like, hope it's better than the other ones.
Yes. We have hope for it.
Yeah, we do have hope for it. Well, a few weeks ago, we were talking about Friday the 13th Kickstarter.
Yes.
So a brand new team is making their new game, and 6 days left on the Kickstarter, and they've already raised more than $630,000.
And what was their goal?
I'm pretty sure they've met their goal.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it was like 500.
Oh, really?
Right?
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
And they're doing pretty well. With 9,400 backers, they've reached that before the end of their...
Well, that just means that there's a lot of people who really want to support it.
There's a lot of people like me that just want a Friday 13th game where you just go around killing people, which doesn't suck.
Can't we just make a Friday the 13th mod for GTA and you'd be happy?
No, because all those are crap.
Okay. All right. I don't know. You know me. I'm not the biggest fan of horror.
I'm pretty sure you don't even... Do you know the story of Friday the 13th?
I know the general. Like I know it. I don't know anything about it. Whether how the cult has developed around it.
Okay. Do you know how many movies there are?
4.
There's a lot more.
I don't know.
I was very naive like you until I found out how many. There's a lot.
Okay, what's a lot?
I'm not sure. Like,
Ballpark it for me.
I'm pretty sure there's around 10.
Really?
Yeah, because there's one that it's called Jason X, and they go to space. There's one where he's a robot. It was the 80s.
It all just sounds so stupid.
I'm going to just say again, it was the 80s, and I'm just going to continue looking at Brad because he's from the 80s. This is all your fault. But yeah, so would you actually, now I want to ask, would you sit down and watch any of those movies?
No.
Why?
It's stupid.
Exactly. So you're not going to get scared by them. You're just probably going to end up laughing, like when you ended up watching was it
Evil Dead?
Oh yeah, okay. Evil Dead's a different story.
No, sorry, it wasn't Evil Dead. It's another one where the kid is being haunted by something from the astral plane, and they go to the astral plane to fight it. And it's a part where this demon like lunges off. This is literally the moment that it was broken. Like the horror was broken for me. So I was like not enjoying it up until this point, and then this demon like jumps off this balcony in the astral plane, and when it lands, you can literally see that it's clearly someone who's just like holding 2 hooves like on the bottom of sticks kind of thing, like made legs, and has just like put them down and then made them run off. And I'm like, it just looks so bad. I could clearly see it was completely, faked, and I was just like, and now it's broken. And I was just like, and now this is silly, and I can watch this perfectly fine. Evil Dead still got me.
It was the tongue.
That too, but the thing that got me, like, icked me out and I just couldn't handle was when the Jeep falls on her arm and she basically has to rip her own hand off.
Okay, I was really impressed by that because of the special effects.
No. Even thinking about it's making me...
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. What was the scary movie that got me?
Oh, okay. Or what's a scary movie that broke you? Broke for you. Sorry. Broke for you. So, like, you're watching it and something happens in it. A key moment happens. You're like, oh, okay, now it's not scary because that's just silly. Kind of thing.
The Conjuring.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This was like this came out around the time where I was like really into horror movies, and that came out and I was watching it and I'm like, this looks so stupid. If they had like real footage to the apparent like real events that happened and like, went between them, I might have believed it, but it was just so bad.
I can't remember what it's called. It's the one where they go into like an asylum to film, and then the second one that came out.
Oh,
they find the guy, like the old producer, still living inside the building because he won't leave. That was silly, but like the creatures that they had, still icked me out. But the part where like the books are flying around the room because the asylum's like, you've got to kill them. Only one of you can leave. I was like, yeah, now this got stupid again, kind of thing. So tweet us or post on our Facebook.
Actually, can someone please tweet us what movie this is? It's on like the tip of my tongue.
I know, it's always the way, because I'm always like, was it like, you know, Evil Dead? No, it wasn't Evil Dead. It was this one. My cousin just watches way too many of them. Let us know. Our Facebook and Twitter handle is at To Be Fair with 2 E's. You can find the stream we've currently got going and maybe have a chat with us on there about this on the at Energy Groove Twitter. Let us know. But for now, we're going to listen to some Jizz by Shawn Mendes. This is To Be Fair on Energy Groove Radio. Jotham?
Yeah.
You're going to talk about something that how is it?
You should just get used to this, because
we should have a sting that's literally just like, and now it's Assassin's Creed time.
well, now everyone knows, and there wasn't going to be a big surprise. God, you have to wreck everything.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, fine. I'll wreck all your anime crap. So Assassin's Creed came out a few weeks ago on
Syndicate.
consoles only,
Mhm.
and on the 19th of November, Assassin's Creed will finally be out on PC. So what I've actually done, there's someone at my work who loves Assassin's Creed as much as me, and he always attempts to ruin the story for me. He did it with Arkham Knight.
Wait. When you say attempts to, do you mean he on purposely?
Yeah, on purposely, without warning, saying, this is who this is. This is who dies. Straight
see.
up.
Okay.
No warning whatsoever. So what I've actually done now is I've blocked his number.
Blocked his number, blocked him on Facebook, blocked his email.
So awkward situation when I go to work yesterday, and he's like, bro, I texted you about taking my shift. I'm like, your number's kind of still blocked until Assassin's Creed comes out. He's like, I'm not gonna say what he actually said, but yeah, he wasn't too happy. But then he's like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got someone who just spoils everything for you every time.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you're blocked, dude. You're gone.
I mean, that's what I would do. If someone always knew like the ending to my animes. I had a particular friend who we started watching an anime, and she wanted to read the manga. So she would have read it. So she already knew what was happening and she's like, oh, so what's happening in the episode you're up to? I'm like, this. She's like, oh, okay, cool. Just seeing what you're up to. I was like, damn you. It's like,
See,
luckily
that's worse. Is it just seeing where you want? What do you mean, just seeing where I'm up to? You know what's gonna happen? Tell me what's gonna happen.
I know, but I prefer that. It was nice because obviously she didn't ruin it for me. But it was just the moment someone's like, you're like, you know, I can't be near you because you might let it slip, or maybe you'll just be like, oh, you don't want to give me your last Ferrero share? Well, and then like whip it out and start
See,
telling you.
I could do that for a Rocher. I would do that.
What, spoil it?
Yeah, I would so spoil something.
That's just bad. Now you're particularly looking forward to this expansion.
Yes.
I'm gonna call it an expansion.
It's not an expansion. It's a brand new game,
I'm gonna
Kara.
call it an expansion.
They're going back to basics. They're no longer doing multiplayer, and so what I've heard so far has been nothing but good things. So I'm excited, and Ubisoft has finally brought out the PC specs. So I'm not gonna say the minimum. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the recommended, because we all know that's what people go for.
Yeah.
So recommended is Windows 7, or actually it's not on Mac, so yeah. So Windows 7 with Service Pack 1, that's like the minimum that you can go for. And then so on and so on, like Windows 10 for the dumb people like me that have that. Then Intel Core i7 at 3.5 gigahertz, or an AMD FX 8350 at 4 gigahertz. At least 8 gigs of RAM, 4 gigs of graphics. Maybe they said that you can probably use an AMD Radeon R9, which is around 3 gigs.
Too intense.
It's not that intense, but they've asked for DirectX with June 2010 like drivers. So that's still a bit far back. So I'm worried that they just like, you know what, we might just do what Rocksteady did with Batman, and just like half-ass it with the PC port, but not screw it up.
Possibly. Always a move that they could make. We can always hope that they don't.
But this is the problem, is that I've seen a lot of companies do that because they think, oh yeah, not consoles. Little kids want consoles, but they forget that they have more dedicated fans on the PC.
Yeah.
People that have been playing it from the beginning.
Oh my god! I just remembered a story that someone else told me that is kind of related to this. You know, because you're talking like people in like consoles. You know how I can't play console because I can't play sticks. There is actually a PlayStation authorized. What's the word I use? Like when it's like their approved gear.
Authorized.
Okay, authorized keyboard and mouse thing coming out.
Yeah, we talked about it months ago.
Oh well, it's actually like a thing that's coming out soon. That I got reminded about. I got reminded about it, and I'm really excited.
I'm about to throw my shoe at
I
you.
don't even have a PS4, but I'm really excited about it. I can play consoles and not be like horribly horrible at them.
Well, you weren't horrible at PAX when it came to a controller.
That's different. Those are indie games. They're quite easy and fun.
No, they're not different. They're games.
But they're easier. They're generally easier. I mean, I didn't do very good in that game where you just totally wiped my ass because we need to use more than one button.
Oh yeah, no, that's just because I'm pro.
Yeah.
I reckon I could beat you, like smash you in that game with a keyboard.
How do we get here?
I don't know.
We will post the
It's
story. We will post up the information about the Assassin's Creed Syndicate release information for the PC up on our Twitter and our Facebook using the handle at To Be Fair with 2 E's and hashtag it TBF Radio if you want to find it and have a look. You can also request songs through there.
And after our song break, we're actually going to have one of our old countdowns with an odd number, so it won't be the top 10, it'll be the top 9 multiplayer games of all time.
All right,
well, of this year.
Here is Adele with Hello. Deary me. That was I Got You by Duke Dumont featuring Jax Jones. That wasn't the best start for us.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're going on about.
You've got a top 9 that you want to do.
Yeah, I think this is going to be our new thing. Instead of having random like top 10, I'm going to just choose obscure numbers that aren't like even or odd and make everyone that's listening...
I'd like to go back for a second and say that there are only odd and even numbers. So that statement just makes...
You know what? I'm just going to screw with people that have OCD.
You can just be like, our top at symbol.
Actually, you know, next time we're going to do that. Our top at symbol. So today we've got our top 9 of the greatest 4-player games.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're one of the people that play 4-player games,
I do.
I'm guessing?
I do.
Okay, well, the first one, we're going to start at number 9. We're going to make our way down. Is Gauntlet.
Well, Gauntlet and all its predecessors. Because they're usually all pretty good.
Yeah. So this is the part where we talk about Gauntlet, Cara.
Which is traditionally, I think it's even before maybe Nintendo 64, but
I have a feeling it's like on the piece, like the
it's pretty
on
old.
the Macintosh or something.
Well, my Gauntlet is the Nintendo 64 version, where I loved hearing the Valkyrie just like run through a like meat or an apple and just be like, I like food.
Yeah, what a weird character.
Every time, it was just weird having that noise. Like
you like weird things, don't you?
Really love it. Like just running around and just like every time I hear it, I'm just like nostalgia. You know what I'd love to hear? A remix of just everything
Well,
they
you know
say.
what? You've got Audacity at home. You've got the game. You should get on that.
Just make my own remix of it. Really classic isometric view dungeon crawler. Basically, play with 4 player. You didn't even have to push a button to attack things. That was even the best part.
Yeah, you just ran in and it was just like...
Yeah, if you just ran towards it and it became in your proximity, you just start attacking.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Then the next one, number 8 on our list, is another Nintendo game, or Nintendo-related game, Super Mario 3D World. Which I didn't know that was multiplayer.
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't know it was multiplayer.
Isn't that one of the really new ones where you turn into a kitty cat and it's pretty awesome?
Yeah, I don't have that game, so that's how
awesome.
I don't know.
It's very awesome. You get to turn into a kitty cat quite a bit and fight over trying to be a kitty cat. Because basically what it is you're running through the levels, there is either a bell, which is the cat, or you can get the fire flower, which turns you. Yeah. And so often, so what happens is if you collect more than what you're dying or getting hit with that knocks it out of you, you just kind of collect a little, you see them at the bottom in basically in order. So you'll be like, I'm going to just use the firefly, get out of the way. Just get to the kitty cat one. And so we'll be like, no. This is pretty fun. What's your number 7?
Number 7 is one of our favorites, Borderlands 2.
Well, Borderlands 1's got to be up there somewhere.
Actually, I remember us playing Borderlands 1 and we were like, I don't like it.
But is that because we went back after Borderlands 2?
Yeah, we went back from Borderlands 2 and we're like, we'll play Borderlands 1. Biggest mistake of our lives because it was so boring. Because Borderlands 2 is one of those rare cases where the company's actually okay, we're going to sit down and we're going to get the feedback from the players. And they did that and they made the game better.
They did make it better. And they had Handsome Jack, who was an amazing character to listen to.
Yeah.
I mean, he makes that game extra pleasurable.
Yeah, it does. Number 6 is Halo 3.
Which I've never played because I think Halo 2 is way better.
Oh, Halo 2 is way better. I don't know why. I just kind of copied this list, but I still don't know why it's not Halo 2. I think Halo 3 is up there because it just looks better.
So let's just change it. It's Halo 2. For great side character random commentation in the background. My favorite part is the part where you're on the bridge and I don't know what you call them. I'm not good with Halo talk, but it's like a walking spaceship.
Scarif.
The Scarif, right? A Scarif is walking underneath, and you can hear like a guy in the background being like, "I'm too young to die. Tell my wife I love to." Like in the background, the guy being like slapping him, being like, "You got a hard enough," and stuff.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That Halo 2 was one of those games that kind of had it all, and then Halo 3 is just like prettiness.
A little bit.
Yeah. Next on our list is Diablo 3.
Okay. I didn't play it that much because it was just very, very, very boring, repetitive.
Yeah,
over the top. Like, that being said, I play WoW. I play Ragnarok. You cannot get more repetitive games.
I'm sorry, with Ragnarok, I was hitting my head against a wall. I was like, what the hell?
Diablo 3 is your Ragnarok kind of thing for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Next on our list is GTA Online, and Brad's one of our, local players. He's pretty hardcore GTA player. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He's not that enthusiastic, so we're gonna go to our next one, which is Payday. You've played Payday, haven't you?
Yes.
And
I don't know why it's on this list.
Okay, which one have you played? Payday 1 or 2?
The new one too.
Okay, yeah, that's why you don't know
and
why
it's
it's on
mainly
this
because
list.
when I tried to play it by myself, the first time I ever played it, I happened to have a friend who was like, "Oh, cool, I'll show you how to do everything," and I just joined the party, and he organized getting into the missions kind of thing, and then just kind of walked me through what you're meant to do. I then got on it later on by myself or with a friend of mine, and tried to do exactly the same thing and couldn't do it.
You're just not good.
No, I don't know what I'm saying. It's like I couldn't even figure out how the interface worked. It's way too complicated.
I think that's how they screwed up on Payday 2. I think I played Payday 1 and I prefer Payday 1 a lot more than Payday 2. Just because, like you said,
I get what they were going for, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Next on our list is a game that I've never played and never really heard of was Jamestown.
No, I haven't heard of it either.
Okay, we're going to go on.
Well, we know what we're doing in our spare time tomorrow.
Yeah. So we're going to actually go to another song. And if you want to hear the number one, you actually have to come back and listen to us. So you can't just nosy off. Go on.
If you have any requests, you
rude.
can tweet us at To Be Fair with 2 E's, hashtag at TBF Radio, and we will play it. Brown. Now we were doing your top 9 multiplayer games.
It's our top 9. We're
Your.
sharing everything on this show, Cara. You should know this by now.
Yeah. So what's number 1?
Number 1 is Left 4 Dead.
I've never played this.
Yeah, because you don't like zombies.
So I'm gonna turn to someone who I think does know a little bit more about this and confirm with them what they think this is a very good multiplayer game.
Yeah.
And it got a thumbs up.
Of course I did. It's Left 4 Dead. And if you haven't played it, you should go play it.
Yeah. Or if you're like me and have a fear of zombies, just stay as far away as possible.
No, you should still play it.
Maybe, if you feel like
I'm
it.
sorry, but you're killing zombies. You're killing your own fear.
We need to film Cara playing it. But why does everyone always this fixation on filming me playing scary games?
She won't play it because she'll just hide
If you
behind
just want to
whoever's
hear
playing.
me scream, just come and play Gary's Mod Murder with me. Screaming very loudly on that. We're going to move on to some anime stuff.
Okay, this is my time to sleep. Okay, go ahead.
Why? I try really hard to make it interesting for you. So last show, we were talking about Street Fighter 5
Yeah.
and how they'd added Dazzlem to the roster.
Mm-hmm.
What I happened to find now was a new commercial for the upcoming Street Fighter V video game celebrates the Indian yogi Daslam, famous for his stretching attacks and stock phrases Yoga Fire and Yoga Flame.
So is this your way of trying to make the anime side interesting?
Yes. And the thing that I love and the thing I wanted to show, just play with everybody. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's quite long. But basically, someone took his classic phrases from the more original classic Street Fighters and made a little remix of it. Ugh. And it's interesting to say the least. Here it is.
Yoga fire, yoga flame, yoga fire, yoga flame, yoga fire, yoga flame, yoga fire, yoga fire, yoga flame, yoga fire, yoga flame, yoga fire, yoga flame, yoga fire, yoga flame.
So I just like to point out, not only is that like the most disappointing drop I've ever heard in a remix.
I was like,
Like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, the drop's coming, and you're like, and it wasn't really like
it wasn't a drop. It was more like a tip over.
Yeah, I know. It just didn't quite happen. But it is made by a Japanese YouTuber. I've got the link here. I will post it up so people can go check it out if they really, really want to. I love when people make remixes because I've said it multiple times before. I'm not a fan of remixes because they're usually quite bad. And I did recently find one that a friend showed me one called Scary Spooky Skeletons that I actually really enjoyed. And then I found this and I was just like, oh gosh, now I'm reminded why most remixes are horrible. And I have one more musical treat for everybody I'm so excited about.
There go all our listeners.
You know Sailor Moon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know this story. Crap.
Okay.
Yeah. Say goodbye to the listeners. See you guys.
The Italian singer-songwriter Paolo Tucci released a full music video mashup cover of the third Italian Sailor Moon opening theme sung. I won't say its name because it is in Spanish and I don't really want to say it, or Italian, sorry. And I don't want to say it completely wrong. The twist is the song is combined with a Madonna song as well.
I give up on
But
life.
it's Sailor Moon. But the best part is the music video attached because it's a boy band dressed as male versions of the Sailor Scouts.
Oh, your favorite.
Oh my god, it is absolutely hilarious. Here, have a listen.
¿Cómo puede ser verdad? Sailor Moon, favolosa Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon, strepitosa Sailor Moon. Guarda in ogni cuore per vedere te. C'hai il cristallo chiaro e puro dell'amore. Sailor Moon, corri per noi, scendi.
Oh my god, I absolutely love it when you see the music video as well because it's really over the top, kind of like weird 80s 90s where it's just like a guy like staring at the camera doing like weird hip and shoulder movements and then like doing weird poses with Sailor Moon icons in the background. I absolutely adore it when I found it, and I'm really tempted to put it on my iPod just so every now and then it will randomly come on when I'm not expecting it.
It wouldn't surprise me at all if you did that.
I know it's gonna be.
I've gone through your iPod. I'm like, what the hell is this stuff? And you're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, because when my iPod is just literally, if I could, I just plug it in everyone's computer and be like, instantly put all music on their thing and just leave it, never touch it again.
Yeah, you say that, but secretly we all know this is all the music that you like.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah,
That's not true.
it's okay. It's okay, Cara.
No, that's not true at all. I have Chemical Brothers on my iPod. I don't like them.
What's wrong with Chemical Brothers?
So many things. All right. Here is Back Together by Robin Thicke featuring Nicki Minaj. That was In the Night by The Weeknd. This is To Be Fair on Energy Groove Radio. I'm sorry.
What's so funny,
I
Cara?
can see my producer just like shaking his head at me. So
Yeah, because you're
deeply.
laughing at like nothing.
Oh, dearie me. If you'd like to request a song, you can You can tweet us on Facebook and Twitter using the handle at To Be Fair with 2 E's and hashtagging it TBF Radio.
And if you want to apply for being the replacement of Cara, please just email me.
No.
And I'll get my people to talk to your
You know
people.
what? We should replace you. I'm a lot more happy, all right? I bring happiness. So, talking about things that make me happy. You know an anime called Noragami.
Is this the part where you're going to spoil it for me?
No.
You better not.
No, gosh. But you know of it. I know you know of it because I know
Yeah.
you watched it with me and then you really liked it. So you want to
Yeah,
watch
and
it.
now it's really hard to watch it because I know what's coming up. And I'm like, but I just want to watch that. I don't want to watch this.
No, you need to watch what was. Now, the news I have, the official website for the Noragami Arigato anime series revealed that the additional cast and character designs for the new Yomi arc, which will start in episode 7, have been revealed. So it basically shows us a new god and his shinki, which are his celestial weapons.
Okay.
So it's just a character design release and the cast release. If you guys want to check it out, it makes me really excited. They've also released who's going to be doing the English dubbing for this series. And
Okay. For
so season 2.
okay.
So it hasn't changed too much from the start, which I'm a little upset about because I really wanted them to have a better voice actor for Yato, the main character. Because as you've seen the anime and you know what I mean when I say it needs a particular kind of voice.
Yeah, no, it does.
It definitely does.
It really does.
And the Japanese voice actor is very good.
It needs to have that spark, I think.
Okay, yeah, just explain to us what the spark is.
Well, no, it's like when you see someone. I don't know. Why do you make me explain crap, Cara?
It needs someone who has a particular type, like has a very good voice for being very serious and dark, like Crispin Freeman,
Yeah.
right? But at the
Perfect.
same time, can be very funny, comedic, with that certain tone that isn't over the top or very loud, like Naruto.
You know who actually does a really good, serious but funny voice?
Who?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. If anyone hasn't seen it, should go watch Under the Red Hood. He was Nightwing, and Nightwing's known to be a very jokey character, but he has his serious times, and he does it really well.
So if you guys want to check it out, I'll post it up on our Facebook and our Twitter. The other news I wanted to talk about is we've been talking about Biohazard Umbrella Corps, which is the new multiplayer game coming out along the Resident Evil line that you can play. They've now released another trailer that actually shows a little bit more and gives a little bit more details about weapons you can get and items in the game.
Okay.
Because they actually have, there was someone in the trailer, you can see someone's got, it looks almost like an axe or a hatchet, but it has a zombie bell.
Okay, so wait.
So like a little alarm that goes off when when they're coming like quite close.
So kind of like Sting from Lord of the Rings. Frodo's sword, when he pulls it out, if there's orcs around, it shines blue.
I didn't know that, but yes.
Get out. If Alistair was here, he would
I
be...
haven't seen Lord of the Rings. We cannot go over this more times.
If Alistair was here, he would be throwing crap at you.
He would be. He'd be very upset with me. So guys, check it out if you're interested in that game at all. I will post up the YouTube clip on our Facebook and our Twitter, which is at To Be Fair with 2 E's. But for now, have some more music. Here is Focus, Ariana Grande's new song. That was Mercy by Muse. It is 9 minutes to 7 here in Sydney, so we're going to end up finishing very shortly.
Yeah, very shortly.
So I'm going to try and fit in 2 more things before we leave. So one, I was just showing you, Jotham, a clip that has come out. So Rainfall Films director Sam Bacom and actors Jessica Chobot from Nerdist and the America Young from Halo 5 put an impressive effort into bringing Nintendo's Metroid to life. Starts out with Samus discussing how a seemingly dead planetary system managed to send her a distress signal, and she's gone to investigate. Now I showed you this clip, and I kind of skipped through it a little bit.
Quite a bit.
Okay, yeah. It's 11 minutes long. We don't have time like that here on the radio. I personally found it to be quite impressive.
I was impressed, and like Brad was saying, until Metroid walked.
Yeah, there's a few points where
It's kind of like a small shuffle.
Yeah, you're watching, you're like, this is good, and then this one part, the animation is not up to scratch, and you're like, and as we were talking about earlier about the horror movies where like one thing happens and it's broken, and you're suddenly
Yeah, that was it.
now it's not so good. that was that moment. But then the next part that I showed, the animation was really good.
Yeah.
So it is fan made. So you gotta.
Yeah. But this is what angers me a bit is that it's the fans that are making it when companies like it's basically telling me that fans are getting so fed up that it's not being made that they're going on and doing it themselves when people like should like it's kind of like telling people just hurry up and make it.
Yeah, well, I guess that's kind of one of the things that might do. So it was published on the 2nd of November and it's got 1 million views so far.
Damn, not bad.
Yeah, you know.
Not bad. That hit viral.
Technically, yeah. So, I mean, if more people end up seeing it because it becomes more popular, maybe that'll happen. Maybe it'll be like, well, you know, this was received really, really well from just this kind of content. Maybe if we made a full-blown movie with a storyline and such, people would be interested in it.
And proper funding.
Yeah, and proper funding. Because, like, this doesn't look bad.
It's not bad.
You can see where they've kind of cut corners to make it, like, cheap kind of thing. But it doesn't detract from the story at all. And it's 11 minutes long. I personally think it's pretty good. I'm hoping that maybe it does incite a little bit more interest from a film company.
Yeah, it really should. It really, really should because it was impressive. And I liked what there was that seamlessness with the real live action actor and the animation.
Yeah.
I like that. And you don't really get to see a lot of that.
Yeah.
Especially when their environment is CGI.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I've got the video, I've got the link for it. It's 11 minutes long and I'll put it up on our Facebook and our Twitter so people can check it out if they feel like it. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about is a robot playing a main role in a movie.
A robot.
A robot. Now, in the film, she does play a android, but it's still kind of odd. So Geminoid F, which is a robot created by Hiroshi Ishiguro. So he's got a few different types, and this is his latest one. And she looks quite realistic. Uncanny Valley.
I'm going to let you finish, and then I'm going to say one statement.
Okay.
One statement, that's all.
Okay.
Go.
So she stars as the android helper to the organic actress. And, that's creepy how that's where we're headed. We're going to have to clarify. Android actress, organic actress. She plays the role of the helper in a world where Japan has been evacuated due to a radiation contamination. And it's kind of just like a slice of life drama kind of movie. But she looks... I can't get over the... They don't look nice. It's too uncanny valley.
This is why I have trust issues.
Because of robots.
Yep. That's all I'm going to say. That's why I have trust issues.
It is tricky. It's totally... It's uncomfortable. But what I'll do is I'll put the trailer up for everybody so you guys can check it out and maybe let us know how you feel about having a robot as a main role. Other than that, it is time for us to finish up, but we do want to give a shout out to our friend at Voltrek Sounds on Twitter, who, despite our meerkat not being our friend today and the stream not working, has listened to the show and has been sending us awesome little clips, which I will also retweet for everybody else to have a look at, which I suggest because they are related to the Street Fighter we were talking about earlier.
No, that's...
And the only other thing to mention is here in Sydney, we do have Neko Nation on the weekend, which is an awesome, awesome event for anybody who likes games, anime, J-pop, and just generally likes having a really good hangout. It will be at the Manning Bar on the weekend here in Sydney. It's not too expensive to go, and it's really, really fun, and it goes to about 3 a.m. And
I might actually, come past.
Yeah, I will be there wearing my kimono and my kitty ears, having a really good time with some friends. So really love it if anyone wants to come along. We do love participants. So let me know if you're going to come to that on our Twitter. I'll put a link up to the event for anyone who's interested. But for now, we're going to leave you for today with Moments by Toe Love. Say goodbye, Jonathan.
Bye.